What's up, guys? Welcome back to the DMV channel. Today, we are putting some seats in the LS Miata. Let's get to work. Son! So we actually have quite a bit to do before we can start working on the roll cage. We need to get the seats mounted, but before we get the seats mounted, I want to get the pedal assembly in. But before we put the pedal assembly in, I want to get it cleaned up. So that's where we're going to start. Let's get that pedal assembly cleaned up and installed, and then we're going to start working on the seat bracket. All right, we got paint on the pedal assembly. While it's drying, we're gonna start working on this. Now we know that these are in the way. We fit up the seat a little bit. They keep the seat a little over an inch off the floor. My goal is to put the seat as low as we can to the floor. So we're gonna have to remove these. You can't just take them out and bolt the seat to the floor. It won't pass tech inspection if it goes that deep. So what we wanna do is we wanna cut these all out and remove them, and then we're probably going to weld a plate through here to the floor that we're actually going to bolt through to the seat to bolt the seat down right to the floor. This front one I think is going to work out fine. We're probably going to work on it. We know the angle of the seat's going to need a little bit of adjustment and tweaking, but we're going to leave this one here for now. Take these out. Some guys even go as far as to cut the floor out and lower the floor, but I don't think we're going to have to do that. I'm only 6 foot. Isaiah is 5'11" and a half or something like that. He's catching up with me. So 6 foot, I think we're going to be fine, but we'll go ahead and get these out of here. All right, we got it all cleaned up. I got the seat brackets removed. Honestly, it was a bit of a butch job. If I had it to do again, I would have used the spot weld hole saw, but I didn't have one with me, and I really butched it up on that side, but that's okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put a plate across here, and we're gonna actually glue it down, and that's how we're gonna fasten the plate. And then we're gonna be able to bolt the seat to the plate and with big washers underneath. Then technically our seat won't be just bolted to the floor pan. It'll be bolted to, I don't know, a seat bracket. But while I work on that, Isaiah is gonna continue to work on getting our truck sanded and ready to paint. Wondering why they have holes in them. It's just metal I had laying around. It's free. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Yeah. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Okay, so I have my floor brackets made. They're gonna sit in, let's see, just like this. And then I'm gonna screw the corners down. And then I'm going to use this OSI. So OSI is like a polyurethane based glue. It's a lot like seam sealer, except you can buy it at Lowe's. So that panel's gonna actually be glued down and screwed down and then through bolted with the seat. So that's my plan.
I tried this a million times, oh no, to get this off my mind, yeah, yeah. Sometimes I feel real low, oh no. Oh, memories, so sweet.
got the seats mounted, and I think they turned out pretty freaking fantastic. They're pretty comfortable. Most people say that they are. They're a little bit snug for me, but I'm on a diet, so that shouldn't be a problem. The one thing I really like about them is the seat covers come off and they're pretty cheap. And if I ever have an accident or Isaiah ever has an accident while we're driving, it'll be pretty easy to hose them out. But we were able to use the sliders, and I really like that. I made a cheap, simple bracket, saved myself 80 bucks over buying the brackets. All in all, we have less than $500 in our seats and the sliding seat brackets. Being able to reuse the Miata brackets helped a lot. I'm pretty happy with them. I wasn't going to make them on sliders, but my 12-year-old daughter saw the video where Ken Block's daughter was learning to do donuts, and she said, "Oh, I can't wait to learn to do donuts in your car, Daddy." So I knew right then we had to put the sliders in. But actually, I think the sliders made it a lot easier to put in than if we would have just mounted them. I mean, I did end up buying metal. I have about $12 in bracket metal for this, but I used about a foot of metal. So it's 21 feet. So we have about 20 feet left over for other projects. That's it. We're gonna leave it there. Leave some feedback in the comments. If you didn't hate the video, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us along on the journey. We'll see you next week.